Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are here for the first time, my name is Lutando and I hope you are here to stay. And if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much. You guys rock my world. So on today's video, I will be answering all your SHEIN questions. Yes, I get quite a lot. So I have a lot of questions from TikTok. I have a few from my Instagram account as well, and those who have contacted me directly or personally as well. So I'm here to answer the questions, to perhaps clarify any misconceptions that you may have, or to make your experience a lot easier. Trust me, it's not as difficult as you may think, and yeah, man, it's really, once you get used to it, you'll see that you're probably just scared for nothing. So let's get into it because there are quite a few questions that we need to get through. So the first question is there a minimum amount of items I need in order for SHEIN to ship to South Africa? So the answer is no. No. Irrespective of how much your cart is worth, SHEIN will ship to South Africa. So if your cart is worth 200 Rand or 2,000 Rand, it will come. It doesn't matter how much it is. However, to qualify for free shipping, your cart does need to be a minimum of 1,050 Rand, but if you don't qualify for that, shipping is only 75 Rand now, which really isn't that much. Before that, they were charging 150 Rand to ship to South Africa, so yeah, 75 Rand is quite a good deal if you ask me. Then the second question is, how bad is customs, and do they ask you for a proof of payment? So to answer the second part, no, they do not ask you for a proof of payment. And to answer how bad is customs, that's quite relative. Customs is charged based on the value of the package. So the higher the package, then the higher customs will be. The lower the package, then the lower customs will be. But I do just want to touch on customs just a little bit longer. I did have a lot of people who asked about that. So here are all your questions answered. So first of all, it is required for us to pay customs. It's somewhat like a penalty that we're getting charged for shopping outside of your country and supporting stores or industries that are outside of your local country. So I guess it's just seen as it's a penalty that the government is going to charge us as people. It is what it is. You cannot pass it. You cannot get rid of it. It will always be there. However, they do also have a threshold. I believe that you are only charged customs if you spend more than 500 Rand. But I think this 500 Rand is per annum. I don't think it's per purchase that you make. But I'm not too certain. I do stand to be corrected on that. But yes, so if your cart is less than 500 Rand, you may actually get away with not paying customs. So don't be surprised if you just see that your package just arrives on your doorstep and you're like, how? I didn't get to pay customs. Oh my gosh, I'm so lucky. Whatever. No, it's just because of the value of the package was below their threshold. But anytime it falls above 500 Rand, then you are most likely going to be charged. So you cannot run away from it. Unfortunately, it is what it is. SHEIN has no part or any involvement in that. It's just the rules and regulations that our country have, and we need to abide by those rules. Okay, so yeah, just accept it. If you're gonna buy online and you're gonna import things from different countries or outside of South Africa, then just be prepared. Then how long does shipping take? I'm scared to wait forever. So this was also a very popular question as well. Shipping to South Africa does take 2 weeks. Now, if you don't stay in South Africa, you can actually go onto the SHEIN app. On the landing page, if you scroll all the way to the bottom, there is a SHEIN info section. I did touch on this on my previous video where I explained how to shop. There are frequently asked questions in that SHEIN info section, and they do show how long it takes to ship to different countries as well. So I would suggest you do open that up if you're not watching from South Africa. But to get to SA, in fact, let me rather say to get to your doorstep, it does take 2 weeks. So it takes about 2 weeks for it to get to your doorstep. A couple of days for them to ship it. They do sanitize, or they have their own little hygiene things that they do now because of COVID, and then they ship it out. I think it comes by plane. reaches the airport, then they do their own little, it goes to the relevant depots and etc and customs, then you will get contacted by Buffalo. So Buffalo's got a new system now. You're not going to get called by an individual, but you're going to get called by like a robotic automated system, where it will tell you, hello, this is Buffalo, I'm calling you about your order, what. Then you'll get details about how much you need to pay. You'll also get an email and an SMS which explains the details as to how much it is. You'll follow the link and you'll pay from there. So we'll just insert an image to show you what that SMS looks like. But yeah, it is legit, so if you get that, please don't be concerned. It is absolutely normal. It's I guess their way of doing things. They're not going to call you directly. Okay, same question twice. We've answered how long it takes to get to South Africa. So the next question is, hi, do they deliver to your doorstep? Yes, they do. So I also had maybe 2 or 3 that asked something similar, where they asked if does it go to Postnet, or the nearest post office rather, or your home. So with SHEIN, they do deliver straight to your door. It's going to arrive at your place. They're not going to send it to the nearest post office, because they're actually using they're using an actual shipping company and not like a post office thing. I don't know if that makes sense, but yeah, it will arrive to your door. And then next question is, can someone please help me? I want to order clothes via SHEIN. I dropped a video, my darling, on this, so you can go to my previous post or just watch the tag up here. I show you guys all the steps on how to order, where to go to find the items, or how to add things to your cart, etc. So we're gonna skip that. Hi, I also ordered from SHEIN, paid for my custom fee, and I'm scared now. It's been 2 weeks. Any advice? So I would recommend that you go to the tracking section of the order. So you'll go to your app, under the app, or if you accessing it via the web, it's fine, you'll go to me. Then under shipped, you'll be able to track the order, get the tracking number, and then contact Buffalo directly, or whichever company they have shipped it with. It will tell you if it's Buffalo or Aramax. Those are the 2 that they've been using of late. But at the same time, I don't know to which country this is. Okay, I think this is SA, just looking at your name. But yeah, so you'll just you'll be able to see the tracking company, contact them, get their number from Google, and just let them know that, look, what's the situation, what's happening here, and they will help you out. Generally, however, of late, I have seen a little bit of a delay in Buffalo delivering the items to you. Before, if I paid today, you probably get your items at least two days later. They are taking a little bit longer. Maybe now it's 2 to 4 days after you've made payment. So just keep track of that, but give them some time. I don't know, I think they're just getting an influx of items that are being shipped here, or they're delayed. I don't know what's happening, but they are taking just a little bit longer. Then, hi, if I bought for 800 Rand, how much would I expect to pay for customs? I live in Durban. So that's also a little bit tricky to answer. Generally, there is a standard calculation that most shipping companies use. I don't know if it applies to Buffalo as well, but previously Aramax was charging 45% plus 15% VAT. I'm not too certain if it's the same for Buffalo as well, but you can do that just as a basis for you to calculate how much you can expect to pay. But what I do recommend is that when you are ordering on SHEIN, once you add the discount code, the discount that you've received, save that money, because it will come in handy when it's time for you to pay customs. So don't actually think like, oh yeah, no, I'm saving 200 Rand, oh my gosh, that's so great, I'm gonna place my order, then keep my 200 Rand and spend it on something else. Nope, because it's highly likely that you're gonna have to pay for customs, and it will come in handy if you use that money instead. Then if you already ordered, when you get your package, do they still want money? You see, the way that you framed this question is a bit weird, because when you say when you get your package, has it already arrived to you personally, like you have it in your possession? But if that's your question, then I'm going to say no, they're not going to want money from you, because A, you've already paid for the product from SHEIN, you've checked everything out, so you've paid, you've cleared your cart rather. Then 2, you've also paid customs, so then it just comes to your house. That's it. You're not going to pay anything further. But if your question is whether I'll need to pay again after having cleared my card, then yes. It's most likely that you'll be charged for customs. I think this question meant to read as, do you transfer the money or do you pay on hand? So no, you're not going to pay on hand. So there's no cash on delivery. You pay when you place the order online, which means you need to actually get your card details or your bank card and actually input the details. They'll collect the money from the card and then the parcel will get shipped to you. Same thing applies with customs as well. Even though you may have paid for the package, once it reaches South Africa, they're not going to accept the customs cash on delivery either. You need to pay for it online. With Buffalo, there are actually a few options as to how you can pay for it. I believe they do allow you to do an EFT. You can also use the online secure site, and I'm not too sure if they allow you to go via Pick and Pay, but I think they do. And then which shipping company do they use? Currently Buffalo and Aramex, but mainly Buffalo it seems. Then how do I order? That's another one. I dropped a previous video on this. You can finish this one and then go watch that one. Yeah. Okay, I've answered that. Hey, what size do you use when you order on SHEIN? So I generally use the size chart to give me an idea as to which size I should go for. I normally am an extra small or a small, and then if I ever do end up going for medium, maybe that's because in the reviews, the comments recommend that you size up because maybe the fit of the item is quite small or the material is a particular way, so it's best that you go up. But other than that, I generally stick to small and extra small. I made it easier for myself. I actually measured myself. I took a measuring tape, measured my waist, etc., and then when you're shopping, they do also show you the measurements of what a small is. So if the small, for example, the bust is 80 centimeters and you know that you're 83, but medium is maybe 90, then it's best that you stick to a small, as an example. So I personally just found that easier to work with my measurements because all the items actually tell you, they tell you what the size guide is. So yeah, that's pretty much how I do it. And then please help, I wear size 4 shoe size when converted to euro. What size is that? So in SA we use UK sizes. So with UK I'm a 4 or a 5. What I normally do is I literally just Google a shoe size guide. I literally type in shoe size guide for women. So you'll see a table will appear where they'll have columns for UK sizes, US sizes, and the Europe sizes as well. So SHEIN, the shoes I believe they show the sizes with US and then Europe sizes, I think. So you need to look at that table and match the UK size to however SHEIN has described the size. So if you are a UK size 4, like I said, in SA we use UK sizes. So if you're UK size 4, then you need to see, okay, UK size 4 is equivalent to the Europe 37 as an example, or US 7 as an example, and then you can go ahead and check out. When it comes to the shoes, they've never done me dirty. The sizes have always been accurate. I think the shoes, if more than anything, have been the best when it comes to the sizes, as opposed to like the other items. I do tend to get unlucky with their pants and their bottoms, but the tops as well I tend to be quite fine. But the shoes, trust me, from a size guide, from a size perspective, you'll be fine. They fit perfectly fine. Then we've got a thank you over here. Another one about shoes, answered that. Next one, I can't order to Ghana. Why? I can't answer that question for you, my darling. I don't know. I don't know if there's certain countries that SHEIN does not ship to. I highly doubt it though. That's kind of weird. Let's just see. Okay, so when you open the SHEIN app and you go all the way to the bottom, there's a tab that says shipping info. Select that. Then it's got a list of countries that you can scroll through. Select that country. There is no Ghana. Sorry sis, I guess they don't ship there. Yeah, I guess there's some countries that they don't ship there. SHEIN, there are people that want to shop from Ghana. Hook them up, please. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I don't know how to answer that question. I don't know why. I would have thought that they would ship everywhere, but it seems as though they do not. So sorry about that. Okay, so this one's just a comment. Thank you. I was kind of skeptical about ordering. Don't be scared, girl. Don't be scared. Trust me, you're not gonna regret it. And then we have another comment as well. Shein is the best. I'm addicted to shopping with Shein. Girl, so am I. Are you a girl? Yeah, queen of hearts. So am I. It's kind of bad. Then next question is, anyone ever ordered from Zaful? This haul is about Shein, sweetie, not Zaful. But I've ordered from Zaful before, and I intend to order again. So I'll leave that for today. I'm not gonna go into Zaful. When I do, I'll give you guys the reviews as well and let you know about that. But for today, that is all. I hope I answered all your questions well. If you do have any more, please feel free to drop them in the comment section, or as you guys do anyways, just approach me directly. But it would be nice if you actually comment, because engagements are good for me, it's good for my videos, and it's good for my growth. So in fact, don't come to me directly, just add it there in the comment section. Okay, thank you so much. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys are doing good and you're staying safe, and please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.